Now dear student, we are going to discuss question number 7.27, and in this question it is given to you, prove the result that the velocity v of translation of rolling body like a ring, disc, cylinder or a sphere at the bottom of an inclined plane of a height h, this is given by this expression. Clear? So now we are going to derive this expression, so concentrate on a screen. Yes. Now listen carefully. Let's suppose first I am drawing here an inclined plane. So just a minute. Yes. Now listen carefully. Let's suppose I am drawing here an inclined plane. This is an inclined plane. Clear? And let's suppose this inclined plane is making an angle theta. Clear? And let's suppose here we have an object. Let's suppose I am taking a sphere. We can take any body. It may be a ring, it may be a disc, it may be a cylinder, it may be a solid sphere. Clear? So I am taking here, this is a any object. Clear? Now we can say here, if we talk about different forces this is acting on this body, I can say here one force is acting in this direction, that is mg. Clear? And after that we can take here two component of this force, one in this direction, another one in this direction. Clear? I can say this angle is also theta. Clear? So now I can say this is mg cos of theta, and we can say this is mg sin of theta. Clear? We can also take here, we have here a normal reaction also. Clear? Now we can say actually we place this object on an inclined plane, definitely it is moving in a downward direction. So let's suppose when this object reaches at this point, I am saying total distance covered, that is s. Clear? And now we can say from here to here I am also taking here this distance, that is h. Clear to everyone? Yes. Now we can say let's suppose I am assuming here this surface is rough, or we are also saying that actually this body is doing translation as well as rotational motion. So definitely I can say here one more force this is acting in this direction, that is friction force. Clear? So can we here write net force in this direction? Yes, we can write like this. This is, let's suppose I am saying mg sin of theta minus friction force, this should be equal to mass into acceleration. Clear? So now I am saying, let's suppose acceleration of this body in a downward direction we have a. Clear? So we can see, let's suppose this is equation number 1. Clear? We have one more equation, you can see n equal to mg, and we can say this is cos of theta. Clear? Now you can also see actually this body is rolling due to this friction. Clear? So can we write here value of torque? Yes. So value of torque, that is given by, we can say I alpha, or you can also say here friction force is providing necessary torque, so friction force and multiplied with R. Clear? So from here can we write here value of F? We can write like this, I alpha divided by R. Clear? Now actually if we are talking about perfect rolling condition, so in perfect rolling condition we can say A equal to R alpha. Yes. So we can also write like this is I A, and we can say alpha equal to A by R. So we can say this is I A upon R square. Clear? So this is a friction. So now I can put this value, let's suppose if we are using equation number 1 and 2, and we can write like this, mg sin of theta minus value of friction we are having Ia upon R square. Ia upon R square. Clear? And this should be equal to ma. Clear to everyone? Yes. So from here I can say, we can write like this, acceleration this is given by m plus I upon R square. Clear? And this should be equal to mg sin of theta. Clear? Now let's suppose I am writing here this moment of inertia in terms of radius of gyration. Clear? So at the time I can write like this, A, this is equal to m plus m k square divided by R square, and this is equal to mg sin of theta. Clear to you? So from here we can say m and m, this one is cancelled out. Clear? So acceleration value, this is given by 1 plus k square upon r square, and this is equal to g sine of theta. Clear? So value of acceleration, we can say this is given by g sine theta divided by 1 plus k square divided by r square. Clear? So we can say this is acceleration of this body that is moving downward direction, this is given by. Clear? So this is expression of acceleration. But now what is our objective? Our objective here is to calculate velocity of this body when it move to the bottom. Clear? So now listen carefully. Now we can see if we apply here equation of motion, why? Because you can say theta is a constant for this inclined plane and all other parameter is also constant. So I can say here that if we apply here equation of motion, clear? So equation of motion, I can say we can write like this: v square equal to u square plus 2as. Clear? I am assuming here this body is starting from rest, so I can say this u equal to 0. Clear? So we can say v square, this is equal to 2. Acceleration is here g sin theta upon 1 plus k square upon r square. So g sin theta divided by 1 plus, I can say this is k square upon r square. Clear? And we are having here value that is s. Total distance covered is s. Clear? Now you can say if this is h, we can also draw h like this. Clear? And let's suppose if I talk about right angle triangle. Clear? So in a right angle triangle, we can say if I calculate here sin theta is given by sin theta is given by h upon, I can say s. Clear? So I can write here value of h, this is given by s sin theta. Clear? S sin theta. So s sin theta instead of n sin theta, now I am writing here value small h. Clear? So I can also write like this: v square, this is given by 2gh divided by 1 plus k square divided by r square. Clear to you? So this is a required expression. Clear? So like this we can find here value of velocity of an object when it is reaching to the bottom on an inclined plane. Clear? Now let's suppose if I say to you, let's suppose if we put here value of k equal to 0, it means now we are not taking moment of inertia into consideration. So let's suppose I am assuming this body is just doing a rectilinear motion. At that time you will get here v equal to under root of 2gh. Clear to everyone? So same expression you are getting as you are getting in a rectilinear motion. Clear? So my dear student, this is all about this question. Clear?